Alright, we're back with another game of Marvel Crisis Protocol. This time between Dustin and James. I won party, so we chose my extracts. We're playing Mutant Madmen turn city into lethal amusement park. An alien ship crashes in downtown at 18 threat. Dustin, who are you bringing today?
I brought X-Force. I brought Cable, Psylocke, Deadpool, Domino, X-23, and we're using Cable's leadership Wetworks. Each allied character may reroll one die in their attack roll once per turn, including skull results. If they do and the enemy character is within 3, the enemy character does not benefit from cover during the attack. And my team tactics cards are Brace for Impact, Pretty Sneaky Sis, Crimson Dawn, Cat and Mouse, and Chimichangas.
Cool. I'm playing Asgard, led by the Mighty Thor, with Valkyrie, Loki Prince of Lies, and Thor Prince of Asgard. We're playing the Mighty Thor's leadership, Renegade Thor of Asgardia. Once per turn, when an allied character attacks an enemy within 2 of itself, the allied character may re-roll one of its attack dice. Additionally, once per turn, when an enemy character targets an allied character with an attack, if the enemy character is not within 2, the allied character may re-roll one of its defense dice. And my team tactics cards are Trickster's Boom, Rainbow Bridge, Frey's Blessing, Giant's Blood, and Odin's Blessing. Alright, man, time for deployment. Alright, whatever. What is called?
During deployment, I'm going to play Cat and Mouse.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to activate Loki. And...
Not sure it's good, but it'll be fun.
move there. Spin 1 to try to flip it. Gets it. Okay. Just gonna move again. Spin 1 to pick it up. And he'll be done.
I'm going to activate X-23.
Okay.
Go there, spend the power to pick it up.
Okay.
She's done.
I'll activate Thor.
Especially on.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, what?
You're definitely over. I didn't know if you were checking it.
Spin 1 to pick it up. And he will be done.
I'm going to go with Psylocke. And we're going to make a side-low attack into Thor.
Okay.
4 dice Mystic.
Okay.
2.
You have rerolls.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to use the Wetworks leadership.
Fucking 2. No sense to reroll, so just take none.
I did get the pursuit. Do I have to? May advance toward you short. Go there. And done.
Okay. Pass.
I'm going to activate Deadpool.
Okay.
Go there. Spin the power to interact with that.
Okay. Got it.
Got it. And then I'm going to make a bang attack into Thor.
Okay.
Then I get my leadership. I'll reroll Skull.
Okay.
The Wetworks leadership. Deadpool also gets a reroll.
Yep.
Just 2.
Okay. I'll use my... did you get your rapid fire?
I did not get my rapid
Okay,
fire.
cool. I'll use my leadership reroll. Block 1, takes 1.
I'm going to spend a power to do Chimichangas.
Okay.
To give Deadpool a Chimichanga. And then he'll end his turn and he will get a power.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, and then I'm going to activate Jane, Mighty Thor. Spin 1 to interact. Trap. Gets it? Just gonna go right there. It should be done.
I'm going to activate Domino. Don't do it, Dustin. Don't you do it. And then I'm going to spend a power to do a grenade bounce.
Okay.
4 dice energy into Loki. And then I get to do the Wetworks reroll. 1.
Okay. Block 2.
Yes, you can incinerate. She's done.
I'm going to activate Valkyrie. She will spend 2 to charge. And she will strike into Domino, so it'll be 5 physical. And I get 1 leadership reroll. So 4 going your way.
4 on my way, blocking 1, taking 3.
Yep. Valkyrie's going to spend 3 to do Asgardian Might. And throw this size 2 into Domino. So 3 wins coming her way. Ooh, nice.
I will do probability manipulation and spend a power to switch my skull to a crit.
Okay.
And she blocks all 3.
Okay, yep. And Valkyrie is done.
We will activate Cable. We'll do a plasma rifle attack into Valkyrie.
Outside 2.
I'm going to use reroll 2 because you're within 3. And then I will not. Yeah. No, I will. And then I will do the Wetworks reroll. Okay.
Okay, leadership reroll defensively. Blocks 1, takes 4.
And you get incinerate.
Cool.
I'm going to spend a power to flip the point. Get it?
Yep.
We'll just do a plasma rifle attack into her again.
Okay. Roll in 2. 1 second. Hold on. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. Do your thing. Okay, he doesn't want the power 4 anyways.
So I will do his reroll from his attack.
2.
And swing in 2.
Block 1, takes 1.
I'm going to spend 2 to do body slide. And he's done.
And that's round. Scoring. I score 4. And you get 3.
3.
During the cleanup, let's see, I'll do.
Anyone with 3 or more takes 1.
Yeah, none of my guys have 3 or more power, but I do.
Same.
She does take a wound and dazes.
How does she take 1?
So you do the Mutant Madman. Each player controlling a trap chooses an enemy character within 2 of each trap they control. And chosen character suffers 1 wound.
I didn't even realize she was within 2.
Gains the power, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Valkyrie takes 1 and dazes. Okay, I'm going to activate Valkyrie. I'm going to spin 2 to charge. Just move to right there. Spin 2 to use Warrior of Legend. During the next attack made by this character this turn, you may change 1 die to a hit for each crit or wild. And then I will spend 3 to do Dragon Fang, which is a 7 physical attack into Cable.
Okay. I'm going to spend 2 to do telekinetic shield.
Okay. And then I have a leadership reroll. Change 3 dice to hits. So since they're skull locked, these just change to hits. So that is 5 going your way.
Blocking 0.
Okay.
Takes 5.
Yep. You also get bleed. And then I'm going to just strike into Cable. So it'll be 5 physical.
I'm going to spend 2 to telekinetic shield again.
4.
1. Takes 2 and dazes.
Yeah, Valkyrie is going to spend 3 to do Asgardian Might. Yeah, I'll throw you directly. Is it away? Pardon me, sorry. Yeah, I'm going to throw a Domino into Cable.
Okay.
So she takes 1 more. Or 1 wound. Valkyrie is done.
Wait a second. What are those? What is that? Those look like affiliation tokens. And you might be right, because they are, and we now have them for you to be able to purchase on an Etsy store. We have all the different affiliations that are available for you, so please check it out. Here's a link. There you go, and back to the battle report.
Alright, I'm going to activate Domino. I'm going to spend 1 to do grenade bounce into Valkyrie. I will spend 1 to do probability manipulation.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Block 2.
Okay, and then I get to do my reroll from Wetworks. 2.
Okay. No, 3.
3. 3. That's right.
Yep.
3.
Blocks 2, takes 1, and gets incinerate.
And then I'm going to do an automatic pistols attack
Okay,
into her as well.
sure. Roll 2.
I'm going to spend 1 because you're going to take her out anyway, or daze her anyways. I'm going to spend 1 to probability manipulate.
Yep. Damn.
3.
3. Okay.
And I got my rapid fire.
Okay, taking 3, and then Loki, Prince of Lies, is also going to spin 1 and do, oh my, what a pity. I'm just pitying you right now. The damage will happen after the rapid fire.
Oh, okay. So then the rapid fire will go through
Yeah.
first. How much is she blocking? So that goes through anyways, right?
Yep.
Okay. You don't have anything to mod?
Nope.
Okay. So she'll KO.
Okay, yep.
Okay.
Takes 1 and KOs.
And then the pity damage goes through,
Yeah.
and she dazes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to activate the Mighty Thor, and she's going to spend 3 to do 4 Midgard. Move to right there. And then she's going to do a Hammer Strike into Deadpool. My 4 Midgard reroll. And then I'll do my leadership reroll. 2.
Alright, I'm gonna do my reroll. 2.
Okay. I got the wild throw, so I'll just throw you into this size 2.
Okay.
Hammer strike into Deadpool, so it'll be 6 physical. 4.
I get to do a reroll on that too. It's not once per.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Blocks 3, takes 1.
Okay, I got the throw, so I'll just throw you back into that again. Okay, and I'll spin that 1 to try to flip.
It's got 1 health left.
Gets it, because she's not contested. The Mighty Thor is done.
I'm gonna activate Deadpool. I'm gonna spin 3 to do Merc with a mouth and target Thor, so
Okay.
he will lose 2 power.
Okay.
I'm gonna spin 2 to do You Can't Spell Legendary Without Leg Day. Go all the way up against your base.
Sure.
To there. And then we're gonna do a stab attack. And then he gets 1 reroll. Yeah, I'll do Wetworks reroll. Okay, did not get my stab, so rolling 4.
Buck 1 takes 3.
We'll do that attack again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he gets a reroll.
Yep.
7.
I'm gonna spin 3 to use to play Odin's Blessing. Reduce it down to 1.
You only take 1.
Yep, and just take
Okay.
1.
Spin a power, try to flip it.
And you
Got
get it. Yeah. Dumb.
And then his turn ends. Heals for 2 for healing factor. Chimichanga heals for 1, and he gains a power.
Alright.
Now his turn's over.
Alright, I'm gonna activate Thor. And he's going to strike into Psylocke, so it'll be 6 physical.
You get to add blanks. That matters.
5.
I'm going to spend 2 to do telepathic precognition to re-roll 2 of my dice. Still nothing.
Okay, 5. And then got the throw. She's on 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw you into the edge of that.
You have another attack, don't you?
I do. And I have everything online. Throws, all the things.
I feel like I should brace this, but don't want to. I'll brace it.
Okay. I'm gonna spin 3 to do Strongest Avenger and throw Psylocke just into that size too.
Okay, she takes 1 and dazes.
Yeah, I'm gonna spin 3 to do 4 Asgard. Move there. And do a strike attack into X-23. I did not use my leadership, so I'm gonna use it now. 4.
Get a reroll. 0.
Okay.
Takes 4.
Yep. I also got the throw. You also get stagger. Done. Thor is done.
I'm going to activate X-23, shake stagger, and then make a claw rush attack. Spin 2 to make a claw rush attack.
Oh, nice roll.
She gets her reroll. And then Wetworks reroll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And no Pierce.
Okay, and I will do my leadership reroll. Okay. I don't have the power for it. Okay. Blocks 1 with cover, takes 5, takes 4 in dazes.
I'm gonna move medium after the attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna spin 2 to do Frenzy since I dazed
Jane?
Yep. That lets me advance short. So I'm gonna go up to end within 1.
Totally.
There. I am within 2.
Totally.
I'll make an adamantium slash attack into Thor. 5 dice physical. She gets a reroll.
3.
1.
Okay.
I will spend a power to try to flip that.
Okay.
Got it. And then when her turn ends, she has healing factor 2.
Alright.
And she's done.
I'm gonna activate Loki. Right there. Spin 1 to try to flip. Gets
Got
it. Loki will just shake and incinerate. And he'll be done.
Round.
Round.
I've got 2 points and one extract, so 3.
Yep, and I got 2 traps and holding 2 objectives, so 4 again. So during the cleanup, Thor is going to have to roll for his power core. He rolls 3 dice on skulls and wilds. Damage goes up. 2 skulls. That would be Deadpool and X-23. We'll take 2.
When Psylocke flips over to her injured side, Crimson Dawn comes into effect.
During the power phase, Thor is going to play 3 to play Freya's Blessing. This character may reroll any number of its defense dice this round.
During mine, I'm also going to play
Pretty sneaky, sis?
Pretty Sneaky Sis. I feel like everyone should use this. They can, minus X23.
Okay.
I will go with Psylocke. Crimson Dawn, I can place within 1. Then I'm going to spin 3 to do a Psionic Assault into Thor. I'm going to do Wetworks and reroll the skull. I'll spend 1 to do Telepathic Precognition and reroll 1.
Okay.
Okay, swinging 6.
Alright, and I'm going to do my Freya's Blessing reroll. Blocks 3. Takes 3.
You gain stun before damage is dealt. After that act is done, you get to place her within 1.
Yep.
I'll do that again into him.
There's nothing I can do about this, so it takes 1 in dazes.
Or action, she gets to bump within 1 again.
Don't forget to place this.
Right there. And she's done.
Alright, I'm going to activate Jane and do a hammer strike into Deadpool, so it'll be 6 physical.
Are you doing any rerolls?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'll let that ride. 3.
Okay, do my reroll. Block 1, take 2 days.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to spin 1 to try to flip the point. Gets it.
Yep.
Spin 3 to do for Midgard. Just move. Sorry. We are there. And then do a hammer strike into X-23. So it'll be 6 physical. Oh my god. Oh my god. 4 skulls. Gross. 2.
Blocks it.
Okay, I got the throw. So I'll just throw you into the wall. Oh, dude, nice. You have 1 health.
She takes 1 in daisies. Drops her objective.
And she is done.
I'm going to activate Domino. I'm going to spend 1 to do Grenade Bounce into Loki. 4 dice energy.
My crit's don't explode.
Correct. I'm going to spend 1 to do Probability Manipulation. then I'm gonna do my wet works. Won't do anything.
Yep, you can reroll that.
But it won't do anything. Oh yeah, well it'll do 2. Wet works reroll. So still just swinging with 1. You gain incinerate. Then Domino is going to move.
Okay,
I'm gonna have her go within 1.
sure.
Actually, what's his ranges on his attacks?
3, 3.
Okay. Gonna have her be just within 1. And spin to power to flip. She gets it. And her turn's done.
I'm gonna activate Loki, and he's going to do mischiefs and magics, range 3, 6 mystic into Cable.
I'm gonna spin 2 to do telekinetic shield.
And then what? You're a great attack roll. You're outside of 2, so I can't do that. You roll 4 going your way.
Box 1 takes 3.
Okay, and then I will just do another mischiefs magics into Cable, so it'll be 6 mystic.
Okay, spinning 2 again to roll 6.
2 crits.
Quit.
4 right now.
5. You're rolling 5.
Sorry, pardon me, 5. Yeah.
Box 2 takes 3.
Okay.
It's alive on 1.
I got the bamboozle.
Oh man.
Advance you short, then you gain the root special condition. So you get root, and Loki will be done.
I'm gonna activate Cable. I'm gonna pay 1 for root, and then do a spin 2 for body slide. I'm going to spend 1 for root and spend 4 power to throw this size 4 into him using Omega level threat.
On 4. Box 2 takes 3.
If I get any skulls, you just pity me to death.
That is absolutely correct, my friend. A single skull will kill you.
Plasma rifle, 5 dice synergy.
Yep, rolling 3.
Crit. Get to reroll with wet works. There we go. 6.
6. Okay. Box 1 takes 4. Dazes.
And then you're gonna move here to be within 1. Oh, drop that.
Sure.
Spend 1 to pick up the extract,
Okay.
and then spend 1 to try to flip. Got it? And he's done.
And that's right.
4.
Just 1 for me. I'm gonna activate Loki. Spend 1 to interact and try to flip. I just need 1 because you were injured. Gets it. And then I'm gonna spend 3 to play Rainbow Bridge. Loki's gonna spend 4 to play Clever Ploy. And that is a Area 3 5 Mystic. First one's going to go into Cable. So 5 Mystic into Cable.
You got it.
Okay.
Takes 1, KOs.
And then second attack will go into Domino. You're within 2, so I'm going to reroll 1.
I was like, I don't have power to do any
3.
manipulation. So, box 1.
I count your skull. So it's actually 4.
Block 1, take 3.
Okay. And then I'm going to spend 1 to pity you as well. Clever Ploy. I get to advance you short. And since you end a movement within 2 of me, I'm going to spend 2 to use Giant's Blood. And enemy characters within 2 of Loki gain slow and root. He drops all objective tokens and is placed within 5 of his current position.
Jeez.
So he's going to go right back here. Just kidding. He's just going to go to right there. I'll spend 1 to pick up this. Spend another to try to flip the point.
Fail. And you get it.
And Loki is done.
Alright, I think we gotta go with Deadpool here.
Okay.
I
Do you
think
want his chimichanga?
he wants his chimichangas back. I don't know if that's what he needs, but he might want it. Spin to power, pick up the chimichanga.
Cool.
Spin to power, pick up the extract.
Sweet.
Spin to power, attempt to flip.
Okay. No.
Missed it.
Dang. You were on a roll there.
I was. I should have started with that one. It's because I got greedy.
Apparently so.
I'm going to spend 3 to do Merc with a Mouth to remove 2 power off of the Mighty Thor. And then we're going to do a stab attack into Thor. I get to reroll 1 with him?
Yep, just 1.
3.
Box 2.
We'll do that again.
Okay.
Gets a reroll. 3.
3.
Blocks it. Nothing went through. Okay, he's done.
Alright, I'm gonna activate Thor, Prince of Asgard.
Mm-hmm.
Spin 4 to do God of Thunder. It's an area 2 energy attack. First one will be 7 energy into Deadpool. Oh my gosh, 5 skulls. Holy cannoli. 2.
1 reroll. 1. Takes 1.
You get shock. Next one into X23. 3.
Blocks 3.
You get shock. Mighty Thor takes 1 wound. Alright, Thor is going to spin 1 to pick this up. He'll spin 3 to do 4 Asgard. Move that way. Be within 1 of the point. And he will do his strike attack into Deadpool. So it'll be 6 physical. And then I have 1 reroll. 3.
1 reroll. 2. Takes 1.
Okay. And I got the throw. You also get stagger. So we'll just throw him into the
Okay.
truck.
Takes another 1.
Thor will be done.
I'm going to activate X23. Not bump you. Be within 1. Spend a power.
Okay.
Try to flip it. Got it.
Nice.
And then I will move to be within 1 again. Back where I was at. And done.
Pass.
I'll go with Domino. Move there. Spin to power. Got it. Like a shake to slow.
Okay.
And then she's done.
Alright. I'll go with Mighty Thor. And do a hammer strike into Deadpool. And I'll do my reroll. 3.
Do my reroll. 0. Takes 3 and KOs.
I'll spend 2 to pick these both up.
Not my chimichangas.
Got him! And then I will walk to be within 1. Spin 1 to try to flip.
Gah.
Gets it. And then heals 1 because of the chimichanga, right?
And gains a power.
And gains power. Okay, cool. And she is done.
Psylocke, at the start of her activation, she gets to bump. Go down to
Sure.
there. And then she's going to make a move action. After she does that, she gets to make another bump.
Yep.
So then she'll do another move. To go there. She'll spin 1 to try to flip it.
Okay.
Got it. And she's done.
And that's round. So I got 4 that time.
And I got 3.
Tied up. Going in around 5.
All right, anyone with more than 3 power?
None.
Dang it! I was hoping you'd KYS.
No. KYS. Oh, that's rough.
Also, everyone's injured over here. My odds are very bleak.
So during cleanup, Loki takes a wound because of the trap. I'm going to activate Thor, Prince of Asgard. Spin 3 to do 4 Asgard. Right up in there.
Get a phone in it.
And then I will do a strike attack into X23. This will be 6 physical. I'll do my Jane reroll. 5.
Do my reroll. 2 takes 3.
Okay. Okay, I got the throw. You also get stagger. And I'm going to throw you away into this wall. So you just take 1. And then I'm going to spend 1 to do Strongest Avenger and just throw you into the wall.
Okay. You good with the pull?
Yep. And then I will spend 1 to try to flip the point. Got it. And Thor is done.
Activate Psylocke, do telekinetic katana. Energy attack, 5 dice. Yeah, I'll spend 1 to reroll 1.
Okay.
4.
Okay, blocks 1, takes 3.
Okay, you also get neural disruption. Before damage is dealt for each wild in the attack, the target loses 1 power, so you lose 1. Or 2, sorry.
2, okay. And then I'm going to use. Oh, I'm sorry, I blocked 1 more, actually.
Okay.
So it's actually 1 less.
Okay, I gain 2.
Yep. And then I'm going to do. Oh, my, what a pity. Spend 1, make you take 1.
Let's do that attack again. Alright. How much do you currently
I'm blocking.
2?
2? No skulls on your part. Yep, so just 2.
So will this take him out?
You need to get 3 through.
So this is currently getting 3.
Yep.
Cool. You have no mods, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'll let that go.
Yep, takes 3 in chaos.
No, I'm gonna drop it right here.
Okay.
Well, right under him.
Sure.
So whenever you pull. After that action, she gets to be placed within 1. Place her there. She's gonna spend 1 to pick it up,
Alright.
and her turn's done.
Activate Mighty Thor.
I don't think I can make it though.
I don't think so either.
We'll activate Domino. She'll try to run over here. 1 movement. Not even get remotely close. Alright, goes there, ends her turn, and that's round.
That's a round. Alright, so I scored 4 that time.
And I score 3.
Yeah, 17, 16. Good game, Dustin.
Good game.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for sticking around, watching the battle report, and just being a part of our community. It really means a lot to myself, to everyone else playing on the channel, and just being a part of what we are doing here at Midwest Protocol. So thank you so much for that. If you want to join our Discord server, there's a link for you right there. And to be able to show off all of your miniatures, talk MCP, talk other games, just hang out with some really cool people and play TTS whenever you're looking for it, or just generally be a part of the Midwest Protocol community. Lastly, if you are looking for some affiliation tokens, Midwest Protocol has finally expanded to an Etsy store. Here's a link for it right there, and it will have every affiliation you're looking for. So I know AMG doesn't necessarily make tokens for all the affiliations, but hey, here at Midwest Protocol, we do. So we got them all. We got everything you're looking for, from A4s to Sentinels, from Convocation to New Mutants. We got them all. Come check out our Etsy store and you can find the affiliation you're looking for. I just want to say again, thank you so much for hanging out and being with us last year as we go into 2025 this year. We are super stoked about all the things coming ahead, and it really means a lot to me to be able to just see this channel grow. So thank you again. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment on the video below if you liked anything in it. If you hated it, hey, I want to know all about it. But that's it. With that said, let's get back to gaming.